Hey, I'm Chris Morowski, and I'm a Stone Age survival expert. And today I'm going to answer the question, what to do if you're out here in this country without shoes. Now, your feet will toughen up over time, but when things get to be really hot out here, over 100 degrees in the summer, this sand is going to burn your feet. You're going to need something. We're using Yucca Whipplei for this project, and Yucca Whipplei has some very sharp points. We're going to want to remove those before we try to cut off the leaves. And it also has little saw teeth all along its edges, so we want to get that off of there too. Now we're going to lightly pound our yucca leaves just to get them more flexible. So we want to get a nice rounded edge to a stone, a fairly smooth anvil stone to work on, and all we want to do is increase the flexibility. So we're going to pound lightly and be watching to make sure we're not breaking any fibers as we go. Kind of like that. You're going to set up your leaves just like this. So notice here, this is one leaf folded in half. Here is the second leaf folded in half, and notice that the left-hand side goes under and the right-hand side goes over. Now I'm going to lay these together like this and start weaving these together. So I'm going to take this leftmost weaver, and I'm going to go under, over, under, over. So far, so good. But that is where the Mogollon-style sandal here starts becoming strange. Now I'm going to go over 2 and under 2. Like that. Now the next one goes under 2, over 1, under 1. And the last weaver is going to go over 1, under 2, over 1. All right. Now we just need to cinch this up. Just talking to the ravens. All right, and we can see now that the toe of our sandal is coming together. Now, when I weave these, what I normally do for myself is I take each leaf and I'll split it in half and I'll flip one end over, and that way I've got thin end next to thick end next to thin end, and it makes each weaver the same thickness throughout. I did not do that here because it's a little bit harder for first-time weavers to be able to keep track of all of the ends. It looks like you've got way more ends than what you actually do. And so this still works out pretty nice, and we'll continue on. All right, there is the toe of our sandal. And now it goes very easy after here. So I'm going to go over 1 and under 2 from the right-hand side. And now from the left, I'm going to go under 1, over 2, under 1. Continuing from the right, I'm going to go over 1, under 2, and from the left, under 1, over 2, under 1. And you see, so this style of sandal is not the most durable. These sandals might last me a week of walking out in this kind of territory, but with a sharp rock, it only takes me about 2 hours to make a new set of sandals, so it isn't a huge investment of time, and I can work on some more durable sandals once I've got something on my feet to protect me. Okay, so now we are coming to the end of what is reasonable to work with here. So let's measure that. So right about there, here's the back of my heel. So I'm now going to just gather this, all of this together here, and fold it forwards. And this now becomes my heel pad. Just about like that. And now I can trim some of these ends and tie my heel pad down. I know that's a lot to remember, so here you go. Here is the Yucca Sandals start, and this is taken from Paul Campbell's excellent book, Survival Skills of Native California. To make the straps for our sandals, we're going to need to make some cord, and we'll use the yucca for that too. So this is what it's going to look like. There's a bit of primal bling. I've been wearing this bracelet now for over 3 months, so can be pretty strong if you make it well. Here are our nice, clean, fine fibers, and it's time to twist them together. So you'll see in a lot of survival guides where they say, find roughly the center of all your strands, and then you're going to twist away and then fold towards yourself and twist away and fold towards and twist away and fold towards. And yes, this does work. I am making rope. Check that out. Super cool. However, this takes forever, and this is not the way that Native people tended to be making the rope. So why are we teaching this? I don't know. It's not what I like to teach. So how should we do it instead? Let's do leg rolling. So leg rolling, I'm going to start out, this works better on a bare leg, not a bear's leg. And I'm going to simply roll the fibers away from me, and I'm teaching them what I want them to do. Roll away. Now I'm going to flip it around, do the same thing with the other side, just showing it this is what we're going to do now. Now I'm going to grab this in the center, lay down these fibers so that they are side by side but not touching. I'm going to roll forwards. I want to be watching, make sure that I can see each one of these strands tightening up, bring them together, and then I've got 2 options here. Normally when I'm teaching, I just let go, tighten that up, check it out. I just made 5 inches of rope that quick. Now we're going to go again. Super awesome, super awesome. So now our rope is finished. Time to tie it into the sandal. And here we go, the first sandal is done. You can see that there is a single cord that goes around one of these leaves here on the edge, around the back of my heel and across the front. A second cord that goes underneath a couple of these leaves down here, and then through 2 toes, and then pulls this down so that everything is on there nice and snug.